clock.
Oh my goodness. I knew when we walked through that door it was going to be filled with love. You can feel the love surround you in that house.
Hi, this is the Kai family from Gladbrook, Iowa.
I'm Sean, I'm 32.
I'm Amy and I'm 29.
I'm Cody and I'm 13.
I'm 6 and I'm 10. I'm Tristan and I'm 6.
Well, Sean and Amy were high school sweethearts. They fell in love, got married, and now have 3 great kids. So like many families, Sean and Amy were raising their boys in the city. But as the kids were getting older, they were getting more distracted, less interested in family, and they started doing really poorly in school.
Cody was at his middle school, and the kids there they picked on him, and they called him every name in the book. It just started tearing him apart, and his grades started dropping.
Kids just got to me, you know. They called me nerd because I was smarter than them. My grades just started going farther down and farther down.
He was miserable, and none of us were happy either.
Amy and Sean worried that city life might be a really bad influence on their boys. They'd actually always dreamed of living on the farm, raising cattle, and they thought the responsibility of farm life might actually straighten out their kids.
We bought a small farm and moved out here to the country, and we just absolutely have come together as a family all the way around.
The kids started caring for the farm animals, started helping out Dad with the chores. Their grades started to rise. They were getting closer as a family. They were happy. Things were looking up.
When we moved out here, my grades shot up on the A honor roll.
This farm actually saved our family.
Then, just before the first Christmas on the farm, a short in their stove sparked a blaze that burned down their dream home, and they lost everything.
This was going to be our actual first Christmas in the house. We'd worked rather hard to make it incredibly special.
The boys just started bawling, just seeing all the stuff that was laying there burned in a pile, and it was very hard.
When you saw the fire, everything in your stomach just dropped and you just felt dead inside.
We may have lost everything we had, but we still have the important things, and that's each other and the memories.
So the Kibe family took the insurance money that they got, which wasn't a lot, but it was enough to pay off their old mortgage and enough to demo the burnt down house. But it was not enough to rebuild a new house. The kids are outside in tents. Sean and Amy have been sleeping in a tiny trailer until they can figure out what to do next.
Behind us is the camper. It's our home for now. We'll only have that for another month, and then we're not going to be able to afford to pay for that anymore.
This is where the 5 of us are living right now until everything gets figured out. There's not enough room to do anything properly around here.
Oh, bless him.
We know that if we work hard enough at it, the memories that we had before, we can make even better.
Goodbye, ABC. Hope to see you soon.
These guys need a house before winter gets here, and it's right around the corner. So what do you say? Can we help this family?
Yeah, bro.
Well, bring it in here, people. Let's make it happen. Are you with me?
Yeah, with you.
Let's do it!
Woo!
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. You guys ready? Here we go. Good morning, Con family! Woo! Sean, Amy, Cody, Blake, Christian! Wake up and come on! Hey, guys!
Hey,
how
you doing? How you doing?
What a big man, how you doing?
How you doing?
Hey, buddies, how are you?
Look who we got here.
Dad, how we doing, sir?
We surprised the life out of them, and I think they were dumbfounded. They just stood there like, what are you doing here?
So at Christmas time, obviously, everything you had burned up in flames, right? So then what happened?
The firefighters got us a place to stay, and the motel got filled, and so we had to switch motels. Not only motel to motel, but we went from room to room to room.
So when did you guys finally come back to your property?
The middle of January.
I think it was like January 18th.
Was it pretty cold here?
Yeah, our water froze.
We had livestock that time, so we had to either drive down to the neighbors and get water in buckets to feed the cows.
We don't have cows anymore. We had to sell them.
Money was so tight you had to sell all the cows you had?
Every single one of them.
These guys have definitely been through a lot because once the cows were gone, I think a lot of their hopes were gone with them. We're here to turn things around, get these guys back in a house where they can live, but also give them back some of the tools they need to make this a successful farm. I can't believe you guys are actually living like this. You guys are in tents. You guys are in this tiny trailer. Here's the cool thing. Me and the design team are here, and we can actually help with that. And while we do it, you guys actually are going to be on vacation. You want to know where you're going? Yes! You guys are going on a private yacht tour of the Caribbean! Oh, yeah!
That's gonna be great.
While you guys are on vacation, we're going to be building you a place to live, okay? But first, I need you guys to show me around. And boys, I want you to meet the design team, Preston, Paul, Paige, and Ed. Amy and Sean did all of this for their kids. They want this farm to succeed so that they can pass it on and give these guys a future. But right now, their future truly is unknown. We really are at the right place at the right time. Wow, you really do have to bend down just to get in there, don't you?
I hit my head on it a few times.
So all you guys live in here, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We've definitely become very close as a family.
Wow. Yeah, I can see that. So who sleeps back there?
Sean and I.
And then everybody else sleeps in here? If it's raining like this?
If it's raining or cold or any of the...
Which is like half the year.
Yeah,
or more than half the year.
More
This year, yeah.
I can't believe these guys are living in that little bitty trailer. A family of 5 shoved into a 6 by 15 space. And this is a reality. This is what they have to deal with every day. And this is the bathroom that you go in?
Yeah, when it works.
When it works. And this is a shower that you use?
That's our shower. And that's one of
that's
the
fantastic.
things I actually hate the worst about this place.
Now, can you brush your teeth and take a shower at the same time? Oh, no. Wow, look at your head. When you see a man the size of Sean get into that shower and his head sticking out, well, that's a bit of a problem. Have you ever gotten to that point where you look at each other and say, what are we gonna do about this?
Yeah, several times, and then we always look at the boys. They keep us going. They're the only things that keep us moving.
One of the cool things we've installed in this house is a sprinkler system, all right? These heads are all over the house. If ever there's a fire that goes off, this melts down, water spews, deadens the fire.
The Kibe family lost their house to a fire, and we wanted to make sure we had everything we could possibly put into this house to prevent that from happening.
Not only do we have a sprinkler system in this house, but we also have in each of the 4 bedrooms, I'm in Christian's right now, another means of egress, another way to exit the room in case there were a fire in the hallway. You pull this out, you just throw it over the window, it releases, and Christian can climb down.
We thought of all those little things that's going to make this family just breathe a little easier at night.
That's your brand new dream house.
We knew that that house was going to be even better than the one that we lost to the fire. I can definitely call that my dream home. It's more than I've ever dreamt about, and it's going to be a happy place to live.
Look at the clock.
Oh my goodness. I knew when we walked through that door it was going to be filled with love. You can feel the love surround you in that house.
You're not gonna hit your head this time, are you, Dad?
This isn't only Mom's kitchen.
Our house was just huge. This house is a lot better than the trailer. Before, everything was pretty small. Now we have a house, so now we don't have to spend our time in a camper that leaks.
So, Kibe family, what do you think of your new house?
It's great.
It is awesome.
I've never felt like a rich person more in my life.
You feel rich?
Yeah.
The kids made a lot of sacrifices since the fire. Probably the greatest part about this was getting to see the reaction on their faces and knowing how happy they were.
Would you like to see some more house? Yes! Well, then go check out the rest of your house!
Whoa! This is awesome! Oh! I lost my comics in the fire, so now I got at least 10 times as many as I had.
You got yourself a comic book room. And check this guy out right here. Dude, that's you if you were a superhero. Oh! Here's the story. A young genius discovers the key to superhuman power. Arg! Yeah. His body changes, his power is unleashed, and a hero is born.
Oh my gosh, Christian, look! You have a card hanging from your wall. Cool. Wow!
Christian, what do you think of your room, man?
It's cool.
He's overwhelmed. He can't get his hands fast enough on all these vehicles. Motorcycles, cars, you name it. If it had wheels, it was in that room. You ever lose those socks underneath your bed? Now you can find them just as quickly as this. If you lose dirty underwear, it's right under here.
Oh,
Oh my goodness, Cody. Cody and I walked into his room and we couldn't believe our eyes. It's a dream for Cody to be an architect when he gets older.
Basically, they turned this into the ultimate architect room. So Preston designed a lot of this stuff. Polly helped him build it. He also built you this desk. Right now, it's an easel, so you can draw on it, right? So you pull that out, and then it slides into this one.
Oh, Cody.
And then you got yourself a writing desk.
Cody loved that room. He had a smile from ear to ear. It's been a couple years since I've seen Cody smile that big.